It's week 4 of the National Football League,
where we'll see two of the NFL.
Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Kyler starting off with the throw. Search. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. McBride hauls it in. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the #2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Daniels from the pistol. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. first down. Here's Daniels. Has a man. It's Brown. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Right up the gut. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Now Daniels off the play action. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Pressure coming. It's Murray. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And the defender comes away with it. Mike Samra still makes the play. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
3rd and short, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Another carry for him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Commanders will have a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Daniels on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take over as he records his 10th career INT. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
This will be cut by Connor. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Connor on the inside give. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Right back to Connor. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Play made by Deron Payne. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Completed over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. He's within striking distance. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
One more time with Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. From the gun, it's Murray. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Stays in. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Kyler finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Murray on 3rd down. That's complete. Here's Connor. And he's brought down for a loss. Washington calls it second timeout. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Daniels back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing third and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Daniels throwing on third. He's looking deep once again. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Press away on the punt. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first,
no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Play fake here, Daniels. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll run here from the gun. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And that's a Washington touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the tackle, Shelby Harris. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Daniels now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Handoff now out of the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. So we're through 3 here. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win. If they... They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
He'll take the option to the right on 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another chance for him. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets them to the 2, 3rd and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Oh, wow, Brock, they're giving him a 4th and final chance. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Kyler throwing here. This will be cut by Connor. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Murray looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Working quickly here. From the 33 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down from the red zone. Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Back to the air, Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Commanders. They've got 1st down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Commanders only up by a few. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
2nd down. Probably going to see him kneel it again here. There's a handoff up the gut. We've got an injured player after that one, and this is a scary sight. Terry McLaurin, the one who's shaken up. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He'll throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. They'll come up 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.